Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, I told you if a buff excited me enough, I'd take some time out of my vacation to make a video. Well, I'm sitting in the middle of the San Diego airport. Yes, we're in San Diego, about to head out here. And I got to play Cull Obsidian, and I'm just going to talk this through with you. What you're seeing right now is a rank 3 Sig 1. Okay, I did awaken him. I felt like I would want that, all right? And I have a feeling they're going to be putting these in the event. It just feels like it would make sense to me, given the champion. So I don't think it's going to be that unrealistic to get that. This is a rank 3, and I'm on the CCP server here, so I can't even simulate the buff, right? Well, in questing, he's not going to start with 3 of his charges anyway, but I think he's going to be good in questing. I mean, this is Act 9.1, as you're seeing here. We're having no trouble landing the armor ups. I played this a little poorly. I could have avoided the unblockable altogether. But when you watch this, does it actually matter? And I want to say right now, this is the least impressive fight you're going to see. It's, yeah, I want him. I'm going to be completely between him and Good Vision. I want to wait for Simula's video on Good Vision. I don't know how the event is going to go. But these are the two that I'm going to be wanting, and this guy is ridiculous. I'm hoping to maybe get both. All right, so now we're going in. Everything else you're going to see here is rank 4, and I'll explain why. I took him to rank 4 because, again, I couldn't simulate him starting with 3 charges in War or Battleground, so that just was not possible, or at least I couldn't figure out a way to do it. And so it was a little difficult to fully show the rank 3 versus the rank 4 to you. It just was not in that place. So I took him to rank 4, and I didn't find that he was punching up that great. But again, I couldn't do it with the 3 charges. So I want to be clear. He may even be better than what we're seeing. These are all going to be rank 4s against rank 4 healthful opponents. And I'm starting off with the Penny Parker fight because he does not come, he being Cull, does not come with any of those immunities that we often want in our Cosmic Champions. There's no power burn immunity or any of those sorts of things. And so I thought, like, he's not going to be that great, right? We even have defenders who have armor break immunity now. And so, like, I don't know, man. But then I took him to rank 4 and realized, no, he gets these fights over with before the defensive threats come in, or because it's a problem. Future Ant-Man, I just did this because, like, you know what? I know Future Ant-Man turned the armor breaks into, like, the passive armors or whatever. Well, if you let his armor fall off, you don't need to worry about it. Look at this. This is ridiculous. And then the awakened ability, like, why do I think that's such an important thing? Because one is, once you're, like, I think it's called the route buff. It's the purple one in the upper left-hand corner. Once that ends, you then get a fury buff, and it's sizable even at Sig 1. Now, you can also get the cooldown shortened significantly with a higher Sig, so I'm going to wait and see, one, how I like the Vision. I think she's going to be pretty powerful, and I think she has some defensive capabilities. So for my Battlegrounds deck, I might be more interested in her. I'm just going to let time tell. I hope to get them both, to be honest, because what Cull is doing is he is just demolishing these threats. I haven't even shown you Zola like that. I have a feeling you're probably aware that Cull can carry non-contact attacks. I do not like fighting Arcade. I hope to get better at it, to practice it, to get better at it. But if I can defeat Arcade before he gets any of his stupid chargers or whatever the heck they're called, then it does not matter. And look at this. Again, keep in mind, all of these rank 4 fights, this is without the 3 charges. This is without the 3 charges. So he's only going to get better. He's going to get that true accuracy. So I'm thinking fights like against Medusa or anything like that. Now here we're against with this Army Zola. I'm going to do this twice. As those of you know, the first fight is against a rank 4 similar helpful, right? Battleground size. So we can parry the non-contacts. He's been phenomenal for this for a couple of reasons. Not only is he able to parry the contacts, but then his playstyle is a lot of parry heavy, meaning we are knocking down Zola with our heavy, so I don't need to worry about his sleep charges. It does not interfere with the way Cull is taking his flow, his rotation, his loop, or anything like that. It all just fits very, very naturally, as you can see here. Like, look at this. This is no problem. And then as far as his block proficiency, because I know that's been a concern, I think that goes back to, like, when he first kind of came into the game. It was a really different team at that time. I was putting a lot of, like, into block punishments, and it's just chip damage. I mean, you're watching this right here. Like, I lost 3% health. I'm okay with that, given the speed at which he can do these fights. It's ridiculous. So that was the rank 4 equivalent Battlegrounds health pool. We're now going to step that up considerably, hit the second Zola on this node, and I'm now going to have 3 charges. So my damage, as far as the hits, will be similar to what you would actually start with in a Battlegrounds or Warfight, because it's going to start with the 3 charges, right? So we're already starting. You can see a crit with the three armor breaks. It was 18,000. So that's giving you an idea of what you're hitting with. And this is before I've even done my route, right? Which is going to have all those big red numbers coming off as well. You can see we have the passive true accuracy. So we would be starting with that and in Battlegrounds, even more. And I do think that's probably where he's going to shine, unless you have him Awakened or to very high SIG. And I think the Awakened and very high SIG is going to be, because you're going to get that cooldown, you're going to get the Fury buff that comes afterwards. So I've triggered the route now, and I think this fight ends before that goes away. Let's see. And I've only got 4 of the armor breaks up now that I look at it. So going to the stun, I should go in for another heavy. No, the route buff is gone. Cool, for the route, yes. So now we do have the Fury, and you can see how we're still hitting these incredibly large numbers, despite only getting a few crits in there, and that fight is over. Again, that was not... The Battlegrounds portion of that was having the 3 charges. The health pool was significantly larger. I just really want to make this clear because I do really like this guy. Now let's get to the quote-unquote like downside, if there is any. One, you need your debuffs to stick. I think that's obvious. That's a lot of champions out there. The game is so big. You can parry the non-contacts, which is phenomenal, right? That's going to help you with Shuri. It's going to help with Zola, who's incredibly meta right now. There's nothing that can help you out if Red Skull decides he just wants to hit into your block. That's the AI. There's nothing that Cull can do about it. His stun does not have the decreased chance. He can't remove the armor breaks, or remove the armors from Red Skull unless he gets the armor break, which we're doing now. Red Skull gets that chance to reduce your ability accuracy to stuns or something like that with his armor up. So watch, you're going to see I'm even going to throw my special too, and I think the stun is not going to land if I remember correctly. Let's see here, but I'm pretty sure that's the fight I picked. Yes. So we didn't even get the stun, so I went in, held my block right away. We go in. The speed of this fight was pretty impressive. I think it's really, really good. But we did lose a lot of health. Is that why I wouldn't rank up Cull? No, not at all. But I do want to show you everything. I do think he's a good option for Red Skull, but I did want to show you, hey, this could happen. And then I think this is our last fight. You know, this is a fight. Shocker is a pretty good defender. As the fight goes on, his threats really build up. He gains his chargers, the auto blocks come in, he starts throwing the special ones, all these big issues. But like a lot of the fights I've been showing you, if you get the fight over with fast enough, the threats of the defender just never come online. I'm not going to be spending on this event. I have no intentions of it. We'll see what they actually throw our way and that sort of thing. So I'm going to open up the free crystals and that sort of thing. Cull Obsidian right now is by far my most wanted, because I think he's the most relevant for the way I'm playing the game, Battlegrounds being something I enjoy. I want to see Simula's video on Vision. I do think she might have some dual threat defender capabilities too. He's an excellent player. Right now I feel like he's probably pretty excited about the buff. So when that happens, I will decide, do I most want Cull or do I most want Viv? So right now, before seeing Sim's video, I can confidently say Cull Obsidian is by far, in a way, my most wanted, because I think he's the most meta relevant for the way I'm playing the game. I think I can take him into questioning or great. There's lanes asking for armor buff and those sort of things. And then when it comes to Battlegrounds, someone who just demolishes so many tech defenders that I fight in Battlegrounds, including Zola, I like that. As usual, let me know what you think we got right. Let me know what you think we got wrong. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.